Hola, amigos de TvAgro.
Hello friends of TvAgro, welcome to the farm La Hacienda in the village of Mercadillo Segundo we are located 25 kilometers from Bogota. This is a farm where we have crops of granadilla, tamarillo and Hass avocado for export purposes.
Soy oriundo de Zapata, Cundinamarca.
My name is Yimi Gómez, a native of Zapata, Cundinamarca, and thanks to Agropecuria San Jose, we have here in Cáqueza developing responsible and sustainable agricultural projects with the environment, with society and people, and with the final consumer. In this farm, we are doing organic and ecological agriculture processes, and we are preparing different types of agro inputs. We prepare garlic ají, or known as a piche, which is useful for the control of insects and pests, such as Eucalyptera, thrips, white fly and fruit fly that are very convergent in our production system. We also prepare leomartite humus, worm humus, which we later inject to all the crops we have to reduce fertilization costs
En esta oportunidad,
and thus be more efficient in our agricultural processes. In this opportunity, I'm accompanied by Adelma Mora, my right hand in all the processes of Agropecuria San Jose, and his wife, Mrs. Maria, who very kindly lent us their house to make the recording of two very important products that we use on the farm. One is the sulfocalcic broth, and this is used for mite control, whitefly control, and finally thrips control. In addition, in a way, it provides sulfur to the plant, which helps us to mitigate a very important fungus issue, such as DOM pin-off, anthracnose, and other types of fungus.
es un biopreparado.
We are also going to prepare the visosa broth, and this is a biopreparation that is also useful for the control of anthracnose, drops, scab, clasporium, and a large number of fungi that attack our plants at any stage.
Importante de fertilizante.
Apart from that, it is a great fertilizer contributor, since we have minor elements that will enrich the plant and will make it much more resistant. It is important to keep in mind in organic agriculture that all these biopreparations are and must be used preventatively, accompanied by a whole management in the crop so that the application of these broths is efficient. So let's proceed with the first biopreparation, which is the sulfocalcic broth.
En esta oportunidad vamos a mezclar solamente 10 litros de agua.
Initially, we are going to boil the 10 liters of water in a pot, and when it starts boiling, we are going to apply 500 grams of sulfur.
Vamos a aplicar 500 gramos de azufre. Azufre que pueden conseguir
That you can get in any chemical store in the territory where you are.
en el territorio donde ustedes se encuentren. La bolsa de azufre,
The bag of sulfur is very economical.
pues bien económico, ¿cierto? Un kilo
1 kilo costs approximately 5,900 Colombian pesos in the commercial market. There will be parts in which it will be around 7,000.
20 litros de
With 1 kilo, we can prepare 20 liters of the biopreparation, and that is enough for approximately 400 liters of preparation can, and we do not need more.
se consigue en el mercado.
This product is available in the market under very diverse commercial names, and the cost of these can oscillate between 30,000 and 40,000 pesos per kilo.
Entonces, pues realmente la reducción de costos
Really, the reduction of costs in application is very important for the company.
son muy recomendables y más en este momento que
They are highly recommended, and even more so at this time, we have a reality of very high input prices. We can reduce costs by making these biopreparations.
gramos de cal, tiene que ser cal viva.
At the moment of applying the sulfur, we start to make the mixture and we prepare 500 grams of lime. It has to be quick lime. It cannot be agricultural lime or caldomite because they are calciums that are totally separated and are different. That is why it has to be 500 grams of quick lime for 10 liters of water, and we also incorporate them into the pot with the sulfur water.
Estas lo podemos utilizar para dos tipos de aplicaciones.
We can apply this for two types of applications. We can do infected and foliar. The recommendation at the moment of infection is to prepare
Por cada 20 litros de agua.
5 liters per 20 liters of water for soil injection, and protect us for many root problems that we have in the soil. And for foliar application, the recommendation is 2 liters of biopreparation in 20 liters of water for foliar spraying.
Revolver constantemente.
We are going to start stirring constantly until it starts to boil. When do we know it is ready?
De coloración. Que es importante.
When it changes color. It is important that with this biopreparation, we are going to stop applying many commercially branded pesticides that are very expensive and that not only harm the environment,
Solamente afectan las abejitas, que son tan importantes en nuestros sistemas de producción.
because they do not only affect the bees that are so important in the production system, but they also affect the crops themselves. Because the latter, when we apply them only in a chemical way, the diseases begin to present resistance, and in crops like ours, we have a long cycle. If we start making chemical applications from the beginning, what will happen is that in 2 or 3 years, the molecules brought by the chemical products will not serve us for anything, neither to prevent nor to saturate the mitigation of insects that are in the area.
Entonces vamos a dejarla hirviendo y mientras va hirviendo el caldo sulfocálcico,
We are going to boil this sulfur calcic broth, and meanwhile we are going to prepare the visosa broth. This is very interesting because it is a mixture of 5 elements of the periodic table that are very useful for the fertilization of plants.
importante el paso a paso del caldo visosa.
It is very important the step-by-step of the visosa broth. The first step is to mix in dry 100 grams of copper sulfate,
Sulfato de cobre. Mezclamos en seco 100 gramos de sulfato de cobre.
To that, we mix 100 grams of zinc sulfate,
A eso le mezclamos
then we add 100 grams of magnesium sulfate.
¿Qué hace el zinc?
What do zinc and magnesium do in the plants?
Favorecer la pared
In large part, what they do is that they favor the cell wall of the main leaf lamina. So what zinc and magnesium do is, like when we paint the house and we put a coating on the plant, we make the leaf thicker. Diseases will not be able to penetrate as fast into the plant.
rápido en la planta y 100 gramos de sulfato.
Finally, we include 100 grams of boric acid.
En este momento no conseguimos ácido bórico,
At this moment, we do not have boric acid, so we are going to use this material, but in commercial form. Then we apply 100 grams of these products that I already mentioned in dry form.
de cada uno de estos productos
Then we apply 100 grams of these products that I already mentioned in dry form of boric acid, magnesium sulfate, copper sulfate, and zinc sulfate.
de cobre. Perdón. A lo que mezclemos muy bien.
To what we mix very well in a dry way,
Sólidas en seco. Mezclamos muy bien esos 4.
we put them aside.
Los dejamos a un lado. Ahora, vamos a tener 2 tinas.
We are going to have 2 basins or tubs near our preparation.
10 litros de agua y 10 litros de agua.
There we are going to put 10 liters of water in each one. Note, this step is very important. In the tub number 1,
100 gramos de cal viva de nuevo, muchachos. No puede ser.
we are going to mix 100 grams of quicklime again. It cannot be agricultural lime or caldonamite.
Los 10 litros de agua.
It has to be quicklime. We apply 100 grams of quicklime to the 10 liters of water.
Y vamos a ir revolviendo. Vamos a ir revolviendo. ¿Qué va en esa tina? Recordemos, va en esa tina.
In the 10 liters of water or in the tub number 2, we are going to incorporate very slowly and stirring the mixture we had initially made.
Ácido bórico. ¿Listo? Ahí vamos a mezclar muy bien.
We are going to mix it very well. What these elements of the periodic table
Lo que hacen es un recubrimiento en nuestras hojas.
What these elements of the periodic table do is to coat our leaves, and when we do that, diseases and fungi will not be able to penetrate in such a direct way, so we will have much more healthier plants.
Nosotros, los seres vivos, que
Plants as living beings are like us, human beings, that their nature is based on their nutrition, and we have a well-nourished and well-fertilized plant. Diseases will not attack us so much. Then, as a third step, after mixing these two vats separately, we must take vat 2
en la tina 1.
and mix it very slowly in vat 1. It has to be like this. You cannot mix it the other way around, because if you do it the other way around, the product will be cut. Let's start mixing.
La dosis de este producto. Este producto también se puede aplicar.
What is the dosage of this product? This product can also be applied injected to the soil as a drench that serves to fertilize a plant.
La dosis para tipo drench
The dosage for this method is 5 liters per 20 liters of water, and the dosage per plant depends on the type of crop and the age of the plant.
La dosificación foliar es de
And the foliar dosage is 20 liters of water, 2 liters of the biopreparation.
biopreparado para aplicación foliar.
It is advisable to apply this product with pH regulators in the water if we have very acid waters in our land.
En nuestro terreno. Y lo podemos mezclar
And we can mix it with another fertilizer,
con el fungicida que estamos haciendo.
with the insecticide that we are also making, which is the sulfur calcic broth.
Lo podemos mezclar con el ajoaji y
We can also mix it with ajoaji, and in this way we will guarantee the care of the plant.
orgánica es un manejo cultural.
Organic agriculture is a management throughout the crop that is not only based on the biopreparations we have on the farm or those we are making, but is also based on weed control, on pruning the plants, and it is based on setting traps to capture the insects that are attacking the plants.
Una vez ya mezclado el producto, él empieza a hervir.
Once a product is mixed, it begins to boil. It changes color to a blue tone, and it is completely ready for the application.
Bueno, y luego
Well, after more or less 35 or 40 minutes in the fire, boiling the pot, with the sulfur and the quicklime, the liquid will change color to a reddish tone.
ya va a empezar a cambiar de color, a un color rojizo, color ladrillo. En ese momento ya el caldo está.
At that moment, the broth is. For that reason, we retire of the fire, we let cool,
Lo filtramos y eso queda un
and when it is rested, that remains a paste in the part of underneath of the pot, and it serves us for several things.
cuando hacemos poda, hacer curación de los árboles. Y
One of them is in the avocado cultivation. When we prune, we cure the trees, and the broth is useful for all the benefits we are talking about. So thank you very much to TvAgro for showing the initiatives that we are doing from Agropecuria, San Jose, here in Cáqueza, Cundinamarca, to make a more sustainable agriculture. Everyone is invited to visit us if they want to learn more about these agricultural processes. And thank you very much. See you later, TvAgro.